Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Raiders special countdown to kickoff. Hey, it's almost time. Hi, I'm Chris Matthews. Here to talk Raiders football is John Treach, Kevin E. Martin, and Ron Futrell. There are lots of reasons to take notice of the Raiders this season, from the veterans to the new free agents and recently drafted players. It's no wonder Raider Nation is looking to the future with optimism. Now, for the next 30 minutes, we're going to take a look at what makes up this version of the Raiders, a veteran quarterback with a receiver room that is loaded with talent. There's a huge Dallas connection on this team. Also a UNLV connection. Former Rebel Javen White is trying to make an impression. But we start with the biggest impression from camp, and that was Raiders getting their first look inside Allegiant Stadium. With more on that unique experience, we turn to John Treach. John, how many players in their careers can actually christen a new stadium? We had a chance to go inside, and it is all as advertised.
It's pretty exclusive, Chris. You're right. Now, rarely in life can an empty building be breathtaking. But one step into Allegiant Stadium and $2 billion of brilliance washes over you with proud streaks of silver and black. It is a man-made marvel. For the first time ever, the Palace on the Las Vegas Strip opened its doors for competition and observation. It is the first time many of the players and all of the media members have been inside since its completion. The attention to detail is evident, but so is the emptiness. Nothing will make a season without fans seem normal, but it's certainly a spectacular place to call home, and that's what the Raiders did last week with a spirited practice.
Very exciting being in that stadium. We're really appreciative of what Mark Davis, Mark Bedane, and these guys went through to put us in a place like this. I just can't wait to share it with the city of Vegas, sports fans, entertainment fans from around the world. This place is a one-of-a-kind joint. We just got to keep pounding this virus into the turf and open these doors so people can enjoy it like we did today. It's a spectacular, out-of-sight place.
Oh, no, it's very impressive, man. The yard keepers, for the field have done a great job. It's really fast. It's comfortable. I know a couple guys thought it was going to be artificial turf, but it turned out to be real grass, so we're very, very excited for this. I haven't seen a stadium that looks like this ever. Like, it's blacked out, looks like a nice limousine or blacked out H2 Hummer. It just looks real nice and big and aggressive. And then you get inside, and then it's just beautiful. I mean, from the glass, I kind of walked around before the practice today, and saw like the little party area, the drinks, walked around to the club areas and stuff. Man, it wasn't a piece unturned. Like, everything was nice and finished well. So I'm excited.
The Autumn Wind is a Raider anthem played during warm-ups, too. Now, the players won't hear any of the autumn wind howling because their home field is a climate-controlled paradise. But they'll hear everything else without fans. For now, Allegiant Stadium is the world's most expensive echo chamber. Ron?
All right, John. Yeah, when you leave the parking lot out at the practice facility, the Intermountain Healthcare Performance Center in Henderson, there's a sign that says, "Once a Raider, always a Raider." The quote from Al Davis, of course. The organization takes pride in bringing the generations of Raiders together. Now, we caught up with a couple of legendary defenders from the 80s who still live the commitment to excellence.
This is my house. I know I don't play for him now, but this is my house.
But once a Raider, always a Raider.
That's what I'm getting at.
It's awesome, man. It's beautiful. I like the colors, especially.
You're good with the black?
I'm good with the black, for sure, for sure.
Rod Martin and Greg Townsend were terrors on defense. Martin's 3 interceptions in Super Bowl 15 is a record that still stands.
Every year, keep my fingers crossed that nobody breaks that record in the Super Bowl.
I think you're pretty safe. Pretty safe with that one, okay?
Yeah.
Townsend is the Raiders' all-time sack leader, a position he relishes. But he wouldn't mind if one of the Raiders' new guys, Max Crosby, breaks his record. In fact, Townsend's helping him do it.
Well, he didn't call me and said he was chasing my record. And I said, cool, I think you're the closest one to my record because you want to get my record. You're the first one ever called me and told me you were chasing my record. So therefore, I know you know a little bit about me and what I'm about.
Martin's position at linebacker for the Raiders has had its problems recently, and he hopes this season that changes.
I was really disappointed that the linebackers wasn't doing the job they should have been doing last year. And then the coaches and everybody got together and got some more players. Even the defensive line has got sharpened up a little as well. I love it. I loved it, and I love the team, and I love the organization, and I hope that Gruden and his people are going to turn it around. I'm excited.
All right, nice to catch up with those great Raiders of the past. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, Chris Matthews takes us to the quarterbacks.
Well, thanks, Ryan. Yeah, one of the biggest names on this team plays the most important position. It's going to be interesting to see how quarterback Derek Carr operates with all the talent surrounding him. He said he looks to his left and looks to the right. There's talented players, the receivers, the tight ends, and then, of course, the offensive line is one of the best in the NFL, and his running backs are as good as they come in the West. Kevin E. Martin joining us now on more with the person driving the Raiders this season. Hey, Kevin E.
Yeah, Chris, Derek Carr has received plenty of criticism over the last few seasons. We saw a glimpse of what he is capable of in 2016 when he led the Raiders to a 12-4 finish. But in the 3 seasons since, the Silver and Black have failed to reach more than 7 wins total. The 3-time Pro Bowler is entering his 7th season in the league, all with the Raiders, making 94 starts under center for the Silver and Black since 2014. And when the 29-year-old was asked if he had given any thought to opting out the season due to the health concerns, he said it was an easy decision for him to play.
When this thing came up, I did not. I have a lot to prove to myself. I have a lot to prove to my organization. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm tired of being disrespected. So there was no question I was going to play this year.
Well, you got to love that passion from your leader, that's for sure. Now, Ron is back and tells us about how the fans can feel closer to the players through technology.
Yeah, Kevin, it's through this crazy little thing called a microphone, all right? It's nothing special, but it always sounds good. The Raiders have mic'd up a few of their players during practice, and this stuff is always fun to watch and listen to. We picked out some highlights. We're going to start with the rookie, Henry Ruggs III.
Having fun today. Having a lot of fun.
Low with me. Oh yeah, we low with it. Come out here, focus on something to get better at today, all right? Hey, let's go. Have fun, take care of each other, bro. Exactly. Hey, handle your job, all right? Hey, Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3. Raiders. Hey, tell us stop playing with the net. Tell us stop playing with the net.
Feels like it's gonna be a hot one today. Gotta make it a great day. Gotta make it a great day. Gotta get better.
Yes, indeed. Hunter Renfrow expected to be a major player in the Raiders offense again this year. And Chris is back with some thoughts on how the Raiders will do on offense in 2020.
Well, that's the big question mark. It's been said that nobody outworks Raiders coach John Gruden. Up before sunrise, working on all sorts of schemes way after the sun sets. Something else Gruden is known for is complicated offense, and nobody would know that better than Derek Carr. Now, a few years into the program, learning that offense. And to think about it, backup quarterback Marcus Mariota has to try to grasp that offense in less than 6 months, and not to mention learn it all during a pandemic.
I know if I was in that position, you need help, man. You need guys that will wrap you around the arm. We're family here. We're teammates. We are both here, as well as Nate Peterman, to lead our team and to help us win. You know, if you ever watch us at practice, if I'm in the thing, Marcus is talking to a receiver, Nate's talking to a receiver. When Marcus is in, me and Nate are talking to guys, coaching up, fixing things. When Nate's in, me and Marcus are talking to guys, trying to fix things. We're in this thing together, man. And so all 3 of us have just kind of, you know, in a group text, just try and help each other out, and always just trying to, you know, help that process. It's going to be hard for him, you know, especially with no preseason games where he'd actually get some live reps. So, but besides that, knock on wood, you know, hopefully I stay healthy and he won't have to worry about that.
All right, still ahead on the show, there is a coach on the Raiders staff that is considered one of the most respected in the business. We'll introduce you to veteran coach Rod Marinelli. What's he saying about his new job here in Las Vegas? Plus, there's a UNLV Rebel trying to land a spot on the Raiders roster. That and more coming up next. It's official. The Las Vegas Raiders kick off their season September 13th against the Carolina Panthers. You can watch the game right here on 8 News Now, home of the most Raiders games in the Valley. A proud broadcast partner of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 15 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota.
I really like the fact that it was made in the USA. I think that USA products are a better quality product. I've tried a lot of other pillows and nothing's worked like MyPillow.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99, or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
I used to think that sheets were just sheets. I got the Giza Dream sheets. They are the most comfortable sheets I've ever had.
The Go Anywhere pillow is so easy to just roll up and take anywhere I want to go.
Go Anywhere pillow is really comfortable, so that's what I really like. It's nice and supportive and it's nice and small.
The MyPillow topper for the first time has enabled me to have a cool night's sleep. I'm able to go to bed and just get rest.
That's 3 inches of wonderful that's in the MyPillow mattress topper. It's just like a firm cloud.
MyPillow helps me get a good night's sleep so I can do my job in the morning.
Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but so much more. For example, you get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99, or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Because car wrecks don't take the weekends off, neither do we. And don't wait until Monday to get the help you need now. At Lerner & Rowe, we're available to take your call 24/7 and get you the help you need right now.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Welcome back to the show. Something unique about this team, it's Cowboy Connection. Some of the guys on this team traded their spurs in Dallas for eye patches in Vegas. There are a number of former Cowboys who are donning the silver and black. One of those could be a key to the defensive side of the Raiders this season. Malik Collins is going to be counted on for some big things this year. He's a 3-technique defensive lineman. Basically means he'll line up in the middle trying to get to the backfield as soon as possible, whether to pressure the quarterback or find the flow to the ball carrier. He's good at all of it.
Well, you just bet on yourself. I mean, I've always been a person that I got full confidence in me. I know what I'm capable of, and the offers that came to the table weren't worthy of my abilities, I don't believe. So I think that a 1 year was the best option to go earn more.
Excited to see this player. One of the reasons Collins is in Vegas is because of veteran defensive guru Rod Marinelli. He's been around a long time. Kevin E. Martin has more on that Cowboy connection.
Yeah, Chris, you talk about that Cowboy connection. Well, the former Dallas defensive coordinator Rod Marinelli became available after the coaching change in the Lone Star State, and John Gruden couldn't pass up the opportunity to bring Marinelli on his staff as the D-line coach. And speaking of connections, here is also familiarity between Gruden and Marinelli. They worked together in Tampa during Gruden's time there as head coach, winning Super Bowl 37 together. Now, some 15 years since they last coached together, they are reunited in Vegas.
He's a great coach. He's all business. He's tough as hell. He doesn't give in to tough times. He's old school, and he's also on the cutting edge every year in terms of how to rush the passer and play defensive line.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. I worked for Coach in Tampa Bay, won a Super Bowl with him. I understand what he's about. I understand his intensity, his passion for the game, and that was an immediate draw to come back with him. But I think just getting back with Coach Gruden, I know what he's going to do. I know he's going to go get players. And I just like the system he runs, and I like the approach.
So we've talked about Malik Collins and Rod Marinelli, and this Cowboy connection stems even further. Jason Witten, who spent 16 seasons in Dallas, cementing his place among the all-time best tight ends to ever play, is now a Raider and is looking forward to embracing his new role as a veteran leader here in Vegas.
I think that's a challenge for the players to understand kind of, what's been provided here, an opportunity, and don't take it for granted. It's It's not like this everywhere.
11-time Pro Bowler Jason Witten knows that what the Raiders have going on here in Vegas is special and an opportunity he couldn't pass up.
I mean, it's been first class, and that's been a good experience. And, you know, I'm coming from, as you said, kind of the maybe the leader of first class and how you do it in the Dallas Cowboys. So I had great experience there. So there's a buzz with that.
During his tenure in Dallas, Witten became one of the most dominant tight ends in the league. But now at 38, his role as a Raider will look much different.
I think when you get to this age, it's all about the fit and the role, and made a lot of sense for me. You know, it's a lot of really talented roster. It's young, and want to come in and be a veteran presence for him.
And at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say that Witten has pretty much seen it all. Well, that wasn't until he laid eyes on John Gruden's infamous playbook.
You know, Coach Gruden's is a new age condensed playbook, so I've mastered the first 1,000 pages, only got about 9,000 more to go, but it is different. It's a different experience for me putting on that uniform the other day for the first time, but I just try to make the most of those and really a lot of joy and passion to have this opportunity.
And I'll tell you what, you heard Witten talk about the talent on this roster. There sure is a lot of that at the tight end position. The savvy vet will no doubt fit in nicely with Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, and Derek Carrier. Chris.
All right, still ahead on this countdown to kickoff. Raiders have over 30 free agents looking to land a spot in the NFL. One of those is a former UNLV Rebel. You'll hear what the Rebels are saying about him. Plus, one of the most interesting rooms is that receiver room. Who's in, who's out? Tough decisions to be made. More next.
Now more than ever, you need someone working for you. That's why we're adding more local news with 8 News Now live at 4. It's what's new, now, and next. News that gets to the point, starting September 14th. Storm Tracker 8 is there when storms blow through the valley.
That's why you trust Storm Tracker 8 to give you the most accurate forecast.
Storm Tracker 8, the valley's most accurate forecast, 5 years in a row, only on 8 News Now.
Free for free, 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 free. Thursday through Monday at Tobin Kia, your vehicle registration is free. Plus, new Kias below invoice or get 0% financing. Tobin Kia, free registration when you get here.
Are you behind on your mortgage? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Are you considering trying to get a loan modification on your own? Did you know that less than 5% of people who tried on their own actually got a modification? At the Mortgage Modification Helpline, we know the rules and regulations banks don't want you to know about, and we've helped thousands of people stay in their homes. So call the Mortgage Modification Helpline today.
Please call 800-630-8751.
We know y'all have got a lot of catching up to do. Meet Church's new Go Box, the official box of gathering around. Brought to you by the connoisseurs of coming together since 1952. We're talking your choice of chicken, your choice of size, and scratch-made honey butter biscuits. So for whoever you choose to call family and however you choose to get together today, this is your new go-to. Church's Go Box. Feed 6 or more, starting at $20. Church's, bringing that down-home flavor.
Contact tracing gives us the information needed to draw a roadmap of how coronavirus is traveling throughout Nevada, but we can't draw that map without help. If you get a phone call from a contact tracer, they will identify themselves and ask you for specific information. None of that information will be given to anyone else in any way. And contact tracing absolutely does not ask you for certain information. With your help, we can get all the information needed to get a handle on COVID-19 and stop the spread.
Free for free, 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 free. Thursday through Monday at Tobin Kia, your vehicle registration is free. Plus, new Kias below invoice or get 0% financing. Tobin Kia, free registration when you get here.
You know, welcome back. Of the 30 or so free agents the Raiders have on the roster, one of those is a former UNLV Rebel, Javen White. He's one of the best defensive players in the Mountain West. John Treach back with more on White. John, it's a long shot for any of these free agents, but especially in a year like this. No rookie camps, no mini camps, no organized team activities, not to mention preseason games.
Yeah, making an NFL roster as an undrafted free agent is a success story and a surprise, but don't you dare call Javen White Cinderella. The linebacker out of UNLV made plays for 4 years in Las Vegas and now is tackling the biggest challenge of his life. But this isn't Rudy Part 2. Javen White belongs. But the White story gets better. The 6'2", 220-pound ball-seeking missile was born and raised in Oakland. He came to UNLV with very few other opportunities and earned college football's respect. After being skipped over for the combine and having his pro day canceled due to COVID, White went undrafted but stayed overly prepared. He didn't want to be interviewed until after he made the team, but we talked to him the day he was signed by the Raiders.
You know, the film does a lot. They've already put up the tape. They've already did their homework on me. They know exactly what type of player they're getting in. As soon as I step in that meeting room, I plan on just displaying everything that they already know.
As far as young guys who stuck out, I saw Javin White come downhill a few times like an animal and put his head in some, sorry, I can't cuss. So yeah, he put his head in there, but he did some good things.
He's been called Javin and Javin, but mostly impressive. Don't be surprised, Raider Nation, if you're hearing a lot of Javin White's name. Chris?
Well, the linebacking group looks pretty solid also, and so does that receiver room. There might not be a more competitive room than the receiver room. There are 10 receivers listed on the positional roster. Tyrell Williams has said he's going to try to play through a torn labrum. He's a vet. Raiders have a few rookies in that room like Henry Ruggs and Brian Edwards. They'll make the roster. But what about pickups like Zay Jones or Keelan Doss? It's tough, and learning this system, that's also a challenge, as second-year receiver Hunter Renfrow found out.
At Clemson, it was all like one word. Like it was spread right, and we just say one word, and everybody knew what to do. And it was funny. I was talking to Nelson yesterday on during our walkthrough, and he was saying how much fun this offense is because you don't just teach one play, like maybe in Philadelphia where he was saying that one receiver just knows what he does on that play. Everybody knows what everybody's doing on this play. You teach concepts here. And so you could have a play called and then you could rotate it and everybody's in a different spot and still have the same play called. And so it's just a lot of fun.
All right, sounds like fun. Still to come, Raiders owner Mark Davis had to be on cloud nine when he saw the team take the stadium for the very first time.
My father always said that the greatness of the Raiders is in its future. Well, today that future truly starts.
More with Mark Davis coming up here on Countdown to Kickoff.
Now more than ever, you need someone working for you. That's why we're adding more local news with 8 News Now live at 4. It's what's new now and next. News that gets to the point, starting September 14th.
Get huge Labor Day savings on everything now through Monday at Tobin Fiat Alfa Romeo. Save a flat $5,000 off new Fiats, new Alfa Romeos, only $349 a month, and used cars from $59.95. Tobin Fiat Alfa Romeo on Jones and Sahara.
Looking for a gorgeous smile? Smiles Today Dental continues to offer the lowest prices in town on braces for all ages. Right now, braces start at just $39 a month with approved credit. Free consultation is available for new braces patients. Smiles Today Dental.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly sear filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-5687. That's 1-800-898-5687. Or order online at buygranitestone.com.
Day savings on everything now through Monday at Tobin Fiat Alfa Romeo. Save a flat $5,000 off new Fiats, new Alfa Romeos, only $349 a month, and used cars from $59.95. Tobin Fiat Alfa Romeo on Jones and Sahara.
All right, Raiders took the field at Allegiant Stadium for the first time on August 21st. It was a big deal. It was the first time for many of the players and coaches. They'd been inside this thing as the players gathered on the natural turf. Raiders owner Mark Davis delivered a quick, heartfelt speech from the concourse level.
Welcome to the Death Star. This is our field of dreams. This is our house. The stadium's personality will be defined by you. So take pride every time you step on this field wearing those famed black jerseys and silver helmets. You are the Raiders. So I'll leave you with 3 words. Just win, baby. Welcome home.
All right, welcome home. That was an impressive outing, witnessing for the very first time that $2 billion facility. We bring in John, Kevin, and Ron for some more thoughts on the Raiders as they get set to embark on a new era of Raiders football. I'm most impressed with Derek Carr, his commitment. He gathered his players on his own to work this past summer, of course, in the parks here in Las Vegas. He said he'd be surprised if the team worked any harder in the offseason. Under the strange circumstances, John, your quick impressions.
Well, everyone's a Super Bowl contender in August, but is this team any good? They haven't won a playoff game in 18 years. Can they break that, and can they do it in Las Vegas? Chris?
Oh, hey, Kevin, how about you?
Yeah, Chris, I really like the roster so far compiled. I think it's a great mix between young talent and old savvy vets. I'm really excited to see if they can actually put it together on the field this season. Chris?
Lots of veterans, lots of free agents, some draft picks. Ron, how about you?
Well, I like the stadium being here in the city, okay? We've needed a stadium like this to be a big-time city, and we've got it now, thanks to the Raiders, the NFL, the taxpayers of the state of Nevada all coming together to make this happen. It's great to see some of the great special events there. Chris, I'm hoping for a Zeppelin reunion. Got to get on the phone to Jimmy Page later today and see if we can get Zeppelin to come. No, great events will be coming to this stadium in our city now, and that's great.
All right, thank you very much. That is our show. Raiders open the season on the road at Carolina, and their home opener is September 21st. It's a Monday night against the Saints. Thanks for watching. For John, Kevin, and Ron, I'm Chris Matthews. Enjoy the Raiders season, and have a great day, everybody.